Hey, New Music Nation, I'm Liana K, and this is what you'll be seeing this episode of Nerd Music Nation.
Say you want me, say you love me, but every time I need you, you let me down.
Correct. Put that in the tag, we aiming for that neck.
Salutations, Nerd Music Nation. It is I, Liana K, and we are here at the 80s Toy Con. Yes, one of the first things I did now that we can be out and mingle with vaccine passports is I went to a toy collector show. This is why this is Nerd Music Nation. But I have a video for you in honor of the reality of coming to toy collector shows. This is from a band called Osmosis Unlimited featuring Leesa Mackey. It's called Dollar in Your Pocket because you have some when you enter, you don't have any when you leave at a toy show. But this is a band out of Montreal, and it's a mix of ska, reggae, rock, soul. This song's a bit of an acquired taste because it has that really traditional, loose, jazz-inspired ska sound. So if it sounds a little bit off at first, that's a feature, not a bug. And it's a video that's a tribute to Canadian Looney. There's a lot of different homages to the Looney in this video, and it's clearly made for not very many. And we love that here on New Music Nation, so we're going to start off with a really interesting live ska sound. Give it a bit, let it sink in. Don't worry about the timing not being totally in the pocket all the time. That's part of it. Here's Osmosis Unlimited featuring Leesa K, Dollar in Your Pocket.
Love me, but every time I need you, you let me down. You know I don't have much. I long for your touch. That's why when you call, I'm always around. Not one single word you speak means anything anymore to me. I see through your thin disguise. Know what you see with those eyes. I'm just another dollar in your pocket.
We have found an oasis of girl toys at this 80 Toy Collector Show, and they are horses, and both are relevant to this video by the amazing Omega Mighty. This is my absolute favorite video in this show. It's called Whine, Masta, and whine doesn't mean like complaining that you hear about the prices in a toy show like this. No, whine is a dance. You whine your waist, you can do other kind of whining, but this is not twerking. It's very, very important. Whining, twerking, not the same thing. Twerking descends from African dance. Whining is very, very Afro-Caribbean. Do you care? No, but I do. This stuff is important. This song, Whine Massa, makes me realize how pop they made Rihanna sound. This is a classic dance hall song, which might be why the horse in this video looks so confused. I think the horse is a proxy for a lot of white people who are about to watch this. Now, it's very, very important. Girl zone. No men appear in this video. That is a major symbol. Women can whine alone. It's all good. The whine is a girl dance, a woman dance. And it's extra empowering that the ladies in this video brought the dance hall to a horse ranch in Kleinburg. I don't know how that happened, but I love it. Take this in. This lady, she is classically trained from classical piano from the age of 4. By 9, she did formal vocal lessons. She did training in tap, jazz, ballet, hip hop, and she's doing dance hall R&B jazz fusion. Cannot say enough cool. Omega Mighty, Whine Masta on New Music Nation.
Hands up in the air, it's a whining, fiesta, whining, I mean no care. Take the whining from the club to the Tesla. Good girl, where you from, Canada? Light up the fire with the flame, na na na. Bad girl, touch the road, Havana. From me, body low, cold shape nice. I took the kitty with the nails twice. From me, sit down on it, it make me nice. Me little and cute body, shape nice. The lock in the Mackey, I won't make it easy. Sweet cherry lady, but I won't pretend that I'm willing to be. Just put your hands up over your head, make them see you right now. Front and center, baby, no one can take it from you. From Canada, light up the fire with the flame, na na na. Bad girl, touch the road, Havana. From me, body low, cold shape nice. I took the kitty with the nails twice. From me.
Let it go, let it go. No, I won't sing that song anymore. Why are we looking at Frozen toys at an 80s toy collector show? Well, because the next band shares a name with Elsa and Anna's mother from Frozen. This is a band called Iduna. Now, this is off the Counterpart album from 2017, so it's not super new. but it totally flashed me back to 1990 Smashing Pumpkins listening to this song. I actually had to stop it and go, wait, am I back in the 90s? Am I back in high school? Why is this all the gish and melancholy and the infinite sadness? Anyway, Iduna is a Toronto band. The video has a real Doom Patrol vibe if you're a fan of the show, or especially if you're a fan of the comics. Read the comics. It's good stuff. Reading is good for you, even when there's pictures. Excuse me. So there's a classic alt rock song, got a great sound. This is Strike the Set by Iduna on Nerd Music Nation. That is the Joker, as in Cesar Romero Joker. I know there have been many Jokers, and I know Mark Hamill is most people's Joker, but I have a friend who's a distant relative of Cesar Romero. So Cesar Romero, the Joker that must be remembered. This next video on Nerd Music Nation, though, is from Tachichi. He's an artist out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and he's doing a Joaquin Phoenix Joker shtick. Very, very different Joker, but still awesome movie. Now, Tachichi may be familiar to those of you who watch Rhapsody on New Music Nation. He does collaborations with Ghetto Socks, Scratch Bastard, Snack the Rapper, but also Buck 65 and Classified. This guy's prolific. He's had 12 albums to date, plays hundreds of live shows across Canada and the US. He's released music with a ton of people. But what I really like about Dead Fresh is how humble the lyrics are in their own way. He kind of goes against, I play a lot of the stuff on my shows, but he goes against the stereotypical hip-hop, throwing dollars and talks about what it is to be a person, which goes back to the hip-hop, the old school hip-hop that I love from the 80s and 90s, which was about this experience. And since we're at the experience of an 80s toy show, this is Tachichi, Dead Fresh on Nerd Music Nation.
Jam, man. Live from Nova Scotia Music Week. I feel like Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis in this bitch. Pressure posse. Swag. Got Fat Man, got Lavender, got Moves up in here, got C on the way. Whole squad in here, man. Zip said. Golden. Yeah. Why fling pebbles when you can throw boulders? I know it's a low blow, but giving a cold shoulder like the abominable snowman would. Phenomenal game, a legend in both damn hoods. Mulgrave Park, Uni-X Square.
Wait, homie, where you from?
Who the fuck cares? I ain't interested on who and what, where. Guided missile flow, you couldn't buck flares. I don't wear Hermes or Louis Vuitton. I pay bills and take care of my pets, cool. Oh, not sexy, I get it. Depiction of working men should stay buffed and oiled.
Man, you ain't rhyming that, fam.
I stay stuck to the soil, nitty to the gritty. I speak frank and I'm loyal. Of course I stir the spot and cook slap to the balls. Shoot a racist cop, watch his body drop till it cools. I'm dead fresh. Sippy, should I attest? Go tell them douchebags to break that they the best. I'm dead fresh. Swag, am I correct? Put that in a tag, we aiming for that neck. I'm dead fresh. Sippy, should I attest? Go tell them douchebags to break that they the best. I'm dead fresh. Swag, am I correct? Put that in a tag, we aiming for that neck. This ain't no fuzzy wuzzy lovey-dovey diatribe. Spit poison, not bell bit, more like cocaine cuddled with cyanide. Watch the fire rise, sorry. Please don't tell our kids we don't fuck with your sound. Sounds like a Pomeranian bark and nails on a chalkboard. I'm stark, an outline of a shadow and barking a la carte. Feasting on an MC cause they bars is a la fart. Stank hoes. No, not them, you do. The guy that raps on other people's songs on YouTube. Sip set, obviously gon' change again. The only problem is, obviously, can't change a lame dead ass. See me on the street, homie, dead pass. Can't even share a homie song, no, real fast. Or you worried about your media presence to show another artist love, that's a cowardice essence. I'm dead fresh. Sippy, should I attest? Go tell them douchebags to brag that they the best. I'm dead fresh. Swag, am I correct? Put that in a tag, we aiming for that neck. I'm dead fresh. Sippin', should I attest? Go tell them douchebags to brag that they the best. I'm dead fresh. Swag, am I correct? Put that in a tag, we aiming for that neck. Oh, look again, there's a falling star. Look again, there's a falling star. No matter who you are, man, talking out your neck, you can catch these balls. You can catch these balls. Keep talking out your neck, man, you can catch these balls. Shit, well, we got time. It's time to dance. Let's get 'em.
Why are we shooting Rey Mysterio figures at an 80s toy show on Nerd Music Nation? Well, because our next video is directly inspired by Rey Mysterio's finisher, the 619, that they originally called the 619 in its first appearance, and then it became 619. That threw me off. Anyway, this is Shawnee 22. Now, this artist, he's up and coming, Canadian, international, but this guy's background, he says people have to sit down when he explains it to him. He's a Syrian Lebanese rapper raised in Kuwait, and his experience is actually that of a lot of refugees to Canada and immigrants that come from the Arab world. They move kind of all around, and you start in one place and everything like that. So he gets asked where he comes from a lot. Where are you from? Where are you from? And some of these lyrics that are in Arabic in this video reference that. Now, yeah, there's Arabic in it, and he's wearing sort of the traditional dress, but this song is not about anything deep. Shawnee 22 is about music that sounds good. It doesn't have to be about anything deep. You don't have to look up the lyrics. Don't worry, I already did. Just because he's an Arab guy who does hip hop, nothing's like about war or anything like that in this video. He doesn't have to be a conscious model minority all the time, and that's what I like about it. Now, the lyrics might be a little bit raw for some. Like I said, the guy's clearly got some issues being asked where he's from a lot, but this beat slaps. So if you like wrestling, you like hip hop, or you just like good Canadian music, this is Shawnee 22, 619 on Nerd Music Nation.
Okay, salam alaikum, had you in a god, motherfucker on the soft, yo Shani Kani side on a G, had you akhra ni, hadi ya birasi yo kani, Shani in the shit, motherfucker got the drip, I ain't finna sit where these motherfuckers sit, shoot that he gon' fly out with 619, ricochet, hit him 5 times, when the tires put him on my black Cadillac, see me in Kuwait, gotta take him off, yeah, bomb man, give me in shake, it's soft, it's rich cloth, we fucking rich, ayy, Wayne got it, bitch Wayne got it, yes, أنا ناطر, وين ساكن, I'm with Nasser, that's my partner, yeah, flaco me no hero cause I'm faster, wanna boss him, we could boss him, every rose, I could ghost him, feeling chosen, heavy weekend, took it to Khalij, now she feeling seasick, ayy, I'm just rolling, with you wasted, take a beating, bet you can't say shit, تبي reason, yo بتشوف هناك, تشوف قاح بتك قام تسوي تيك توك, وين قاعد, bitch وين قاعد, عبي ناطر شاني صاعش, في ليش فاصل, كاني مواصل, no sleep, how we gonna conquer, wanna boss him, we can boss him, every rose, I could ghost him, feeling chosen, heavy weekend, took it to Khalij, now she feeling seasick, yeah, ayy.
What is the wisdom we have learned from Ghostbusters, children? If someone asks you if you were a god, you say yes. Mr. Stay Puft was the ultimate monster on the loose in the 80s, and that's why we're going to a song by Mark Malibu and the Wasagas, Monster on the Loose. Now, Mark Malibu and the Wasagas are a surf punk band that was active from 1979 to 1982 before they reformed, and I think it's like a 2014-ish. Anyway, this video is from 2020. Mark Malibu and the Wasagas are pulling an ABBA. They're doing a classic sound with like avatars, Wasagatars, I don't know. Obviously, Mark Malibu and the Wasagas don't have the budget that ABBA does, but the concept is the same. I dare you not to dance while you are listening to this cool surfer music thing. In fact, actually, no, I recommend that you dance. Get up and dance. It's like the 7th inning stretch on Nerd Music Nation. Feel the beat, feel the surfer beats. This is, again, Monster on the Loose, a cool animated video by Mark Malibu and the Wasagas, taking it back retro style on Nerd Music Nation from the 80s Toy Collectible Show. That is a snork. That is a snork. Snork sighting. That is a snork. And look, down below it, above Fozzie, Muppet Baby Fozzie, that is a wuzzle. This is deep dive into 80s toys that nobody but me remembers. And then there's this creepy Pac-Man plushie from the time Pac-Man was like the biggest freaking game. And I lived all this, people. This is my generation. So while I'm nerding out, I want to thank you for taking this nostalgia dive with me into vintage toys. Vintage retro? I'm not ready to be vintage yet. Anyway, retro toys, retro music sounds. This is where we put the nerd in New Music Nation. I'm Liana K. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening.